All right. Hello, everybody. Today we are going to be tides. So in your Edmodo, go to the post that says tides. We have the link for the reading. We have my email you can send your assignments to, and we have the practice questions. Let's take a look at tides. So tides are going to be daily changes in the level of the ocean water. So they happen all around the globe. High tides are when the water reaches its highest point. Low tides are when the water reaches its lowest point. So in most places, the water level is going to rise and fall twice a day. So there are going to be 2 high tides and 2 low tides. All right. So here are a couple of pictures to make this make sense. So as you can see, high tide, there's more water. Low tide, there's less water. So why do tides occur? Well, the main cause is the pull of the moon's gravity on Earth. So the pull is greatest on whatever is closest to the moon. So the gravity is going to pull on the land, but only the water can move. So what happens is water on the side of the Earth that is facing the moon is pulled hardest by the moon's gravity, and that causes a bulge of water on this side. All right, so that is high tide over here. The Earth itself is going to be pulled harder by the moon's gravity than the ocean on the side that does not have the moon on it. So there's going to be, since it's pulling the Earth this way, the water here is going to stay because here the moon is pulling more on this side of the Earth than it is on this side of the Earth's water. So there's going to be high tide on these sides. Now, because water is being pulled out to these two sides, it's going to be low tide at these 2 points on Earth. All right. So, spring tides and neap tides. So these happen when the sun's gravity is pulling on the Earth and its oceans. The sun is larger than the moon, but it is farther away. So the sun's gravity is going to be much less. So spring tides are going to happen during new moon and full moon. All right, so that's when the moon is here or here. So full moon, remember, is when the moon is when the Earth is between the sun and the moon. New moon is when the moon is between the sun and the Earth. Neap tides happen when the moon is either here as a third quarter moon or here as a first quarter moon. So it's because the moon and sun are at right angles to each other, and their gravity is going to pull on the oceans in different directions. So the highs and lows are not as significant. All right. So hopefully that all makes sense. Make sure you finish your questions and turn them in to me.